What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me on D's analysis. We're going to be looking at MicroStrategy today. Finally broke out of this downward sloping trend line. Got a solid push out. I don't know if you really can call this a retest. So maybe this next move is to retest this horizontal level of support in the breakout area and continue up. Or maybe yesterday was just a small pullback. But we'll see, depending on Bitcoin, of course, because Bitcoin is at a level where it could definitely get rejected. So with this downward sloping trend line, we're pushing back up to it, and we've gotten rejected multiple times already. So maybe that's what's currently happening, and Bitcoin gets that move down. And if we continue down after we move sideways into it, we shoot down, then that's going to bring MicroStrategy down, of course. If the core PCE comes out good tomorrow, then maybe we get something that looks like this, where we get a breakout, retest, and move up higher. And then, of course, we have to break through this horizontal level of support. Overall, MicroStrategy is looking very bullish. Perfect breakout as of now. I wouldn't be too concerned if we do push back to 290 or 300 to get that retest. I do think it's a matter of time before we break out, because global liquidity has been leading Bitcoin, and it's around the time frame where Bitcoin starts to follow global liquidity's initial move. So global liquidity has been pushing up for 70, 80 days now, and Bitcoin hasn't done anything. So now it could be that time where Bitcoin begins to follow. So global liquidity's ran up for a total of 75 days, and now it's been getting its downturn. So 75 days, and also it has been about 84 days, unless we consider this the bottom, and Bitcoin's already pushing up with global liquidity. So maybe this first initial move for global liquidity is this move right here. So maybe this is where we're at, and maybe this was the bottom. So maybe this bottom lines up with this, which lines up with the normal cycle with Bitcoin and global liquidity, where it has that 70-day lag. So it looks like it could be lining up perfectly if this is the bottom. It's about 70 days, 69 days. So if we continue to follow global liquidity, then the next move for Bitcoin should be pretty sharp. And it looks like it lasted about 70-something days, 75 days. So if we were to run from this bottom 75 days, that would take us over to about the end of May. That's where 75 days of running would take us. So nothing's guaranteed, of course. This is just my observation. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, of course. On the SMAs, on the daily, we're looking good. We got our double bottom off of the 200. We broke the 20. We broke above the 50, and now yesterday was a retest. So let's see if we can push higher and get that strong move off the 50 day, and break through this horizontal level of support. Another thing that was pushing price down, along with Bitcoin's downward sloping trend line, is this 20-week moving average, which is a strong level of support and resistance, and it definitely helps continue any kind of bull trend that you have. But we just got to bounce off of it. But it's Thursday, so we have 2 more trading days. Let's see if we can get a close above this 20-week moving average. That would be very bullish and a great sign. On the daily Bollinger Bands, we got a sharp move from the green through the blue all the way to the red. Let's see if we can get that sharp move up, hug the red, and have the SMAs hold price up along with it and continue that bull trend. On the weekly, another thing that is suppressing price temporarily, this blue Bollinger Band, the middle band. So it's acting as a small level of resistance on the weekly. The MACD on the weekly is curling back up, and the red candles are turning white and eventually green, so that's a great sign. Good start. On the daily, we're still looking great. We're still picking up momentum. This last candle dropped a little bit, but that's okay. It can always start ramping back up. We won't get too much momentum until we crack that downward sloping trend line on Bitcoin. But MACD is looking pretty good as of now, showing strength in volume. The RSI on the daily looks perfect. It does look like we're potentially getting a pushback to this yellow line, the moving average. So let's see if we get a bounce off of this and continue up higher, or we just turn around from here and it's part of this uptrend that we have going on for us. The strength is looking good. On the weekly, we did break above the moving average, the yellow line. So that's a great sign. We got to hold that and start that trend upward. In terms of Fibonacci, we did get a strong bounce off the golden zone. On the daily, we closed outside of the golden zone. This is the 0.5 and this is 0.618. We closed outside and it looks like we're getting a retest right now off of that top level of the golden zone. Let's see if we can continue pushing up. But we definitely don't want to close back inside of the golden zone. We don't want that to happen. We don't want to lose that momentum. It doesn't mean it's not the end of the world if it does happen, but that's our golden zone here. So we don't want to fall back underneath that and then fall under this level, and then we're back within the downward sloping part of this bull flag. We want to maintain this breakout, and hopefully this golden zone continues to support the breakout to the upside. When we pull our fib from this high to the start of this move here, this flag, the whole flagpole essentially, we could have a level where we slow down here at the 1618 and then continue to push up to this ultimate target here, the 268, 272. Maybe with that 75-day lag or 70-day lag, this is where price takes us. We'll see how it goes, of course. Nothing's guaranteed. We could fall like a rock. We never know. These are just educated guesses and using technicals. But let's see if price is attracted to this level, how it's been previously in the past. So I'll keep you guys updated on everything that I'm seeing. But as you can see in the past, same thing has happened. We had a bull flag. We measured the whole pole, and price was attracted to the 2618. And I don't even really count this because that was a major wick that was short-lived, only in the morning. The 2618, 2272 is exactly where price went. That's all I have for you guys. I'll see you in the next one.